Hi, welcome back to Walkman Phones. I'm Paul, and I just wanted to talk a little bit today about the direction that I want this channel to go. I know initially I just was kind of spitballing, and I said, okay, we're going to cover phones, and everybody covers phones. That's not really what I want to do. I don't want to be, a spec comparison type of channel or anything along those lines. That kind of stuff is a little boring to me. It's nice to have nice specs. I mean, you want your phone to run, properly, but I've always kind of been more of a design guy. I look at phones as, little pieces of art, and really like when the OEMs take the time to, design something that's, different or, interesting to look at, and it's also helpful if they throw nice specs in there to, to round out the package, but that doesn't always happen. So yeah, basically, this is going to be more of a design centric channel. I'm basically going to be looking for stuff that I find to be different looking, or trying to push the envelope, and I think that's why I'm going to be going for the Sony Xperia XA. It's Sony doing a curved glass, edge to edge display. And even though it's on the lower end of their spec sheet, in terms of their lineup with the, the X and the X Performance, just looking at it, you can tell that a lot more thought went into that phone than maybe even the flagship, just in terms of design and how it looks and how it's kind of pushing things forward. So we'll be starting the channel out with that one. Before that even happens, though, I have a treat coming in from Europe, replacing my old Panasonic Aluga that won't turn on anymore, which is really sad because it's such a great phone. But yeah, the one that I have is dead, so I had to get another one. It's not new. I mean, the phone's basically impossible to get new. I got it years ago new, and it was hard to get then. So basically, we'll just be kind of looking at that, and I'll just kind of, talk about, the design of it. And that was kind of the phone that kind of really kick-started me saying, I really like design, form over function, in smartphones. I've always been that way. I remember a long time ago, I had a Motorola V70 back before smartphones were a thing, and the Motorola V70 was a very interesting phone, because it kind of spun out like a knife almost. Very, very high design phone, but at the same time, it didn't have, the specs weren't there at all. Even for a basic cell phone, it didn't even have a camera on it. So, you could tell, and I loved that phone, and I wouldn't have traded it for anything at the time, even with a camera. So, yeah, that's what I've decided to make the focus of this channel. It's gonna be more design. And stay tuned. We're going to be doing lots of stuff, and we'll look at a lot of things together. All right, talk to you in the next one. Bye.